Cam, we're live. No, we're not. Yes, we are. All right. Welcome to the Blueprint, episode 5. I'm Ivan Sukram.
I'm Cam.
All right. Today we're going to talk about our game against Lincoln Southeast last week and talk about a game against Millard West this week. All right. So, pretty big win for us. They were a ranked team.
Ranked higher than us, actually.
Ranked higher than us, yeah. It wasn't close, I don't think. I mean, we did a good job of controlling the run game, and we didn't give up any turnovers that I can think of.
Lammers had an interception. That's how they got their touchdown, because they
That's right.
ended up being right by their end zone.
Nico Cosmic had one heck of a game. He had a pick six and a punt return for a touchdown, and he's actually averaging 20 yards a punt return right now.
Yeah. He's been really good stepping up this year as a junior, so he'll have a really good future. He'll be a really good leader next year especially.
Yeah. Colin Corrigan also had one heck of a game. He's pretty much – it seemed like he was our entire defense. He was doing a heck of a job. We also saw – when we got up, we saw a few, plays that we haven't really seen yet. I know Mike Navarro, who's a linebacker, got in and got a run.
Yeah.
And towards the end of the game, we had a lot of guys who don't play at all who got in.
Caleb Goley got in.
Caleb Goley got in. Will Billings got in. A bunch of the JV guys got in. It was a good time.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Prep plays Millard West. You want to talk about the interesting uniform selection?
Yeah, so it is black jersey, blue pants, white helmet.
Going back to the old days.
Going back to the old days. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm also not the one who chooses. So I'm going to pull up the rankings here so we can talk about that. If I can find it.
Preps 5 on Neb Preps and 4 on Omaha High School Sports.
Okay. Omaha Sports.
Now go to Neb Preps.
Yeah. All right, so the rankings right now are Millard South at 1, West Side at 2, Elkhorn South at 3, us at 4, Omaha North at 5, Papio South at 6, Bell West at 7, Central at 8, Kearney at 9, and Lincoln Southeast at 10. I personally don't think that Lincoln Southeast should be on the list.
No, they shouldn't.
They weren't very good.
No.
Did I say Millard West? Are they even ranked?
You just had the list pulled up.
I was just reading. I wasn't actually picking anything up. Let's be honest.
No, they're not. They're not ranked.
Yeah, they're not ranked at all. So this week, I feel like is going to be similar to the Burt game where we need to stay within ourselves.
Could also be a trap game, though.
It could be a trap game.
Millard West will have a good student section, as they always do. So
Yeah.
it'll be a fun one.
Well, it is an away game for them.
Yeah.
So
they'll still always have a good
yeah, they always travel pretty good. So let's get more into kind of our team and kind of how stats are going, because I know some guys who we didn't necessarily think at the beginning of the season were going to be kind of showing out are showing out. We got Jake Carney, who is a sophomore, who's kind of been our guy who we put in when we're in the red zone to run, because Angelo does a really great job of getting us down the field.
But then he needs a break.
But then he needs a break, and then Carney can come in and kind of almost do a little tush-push almost.
Yeah.
Get him in the end zone.
And he also does punt returns also. He's pretty good at that, too.
Yeah.
Him and Nico.
Masterclass. Also, Lammers. I've been really impressed. Impressed by Lammers.
Yeah, they run a lot of RPOs with Preston and Sheldon. They get some good mid checkdowns, slants.
Yeah, I know we'd been saying this a lot, and Yonk had really been saying it a lot. Is at the beginning of the season, we went in at, prep has nobody. It was he said it was going to be our mantra. And I feel like we're kind of showing that that's not really true. We kind of been playing with that chip on our shoulder. Everybody wears those shirts in, the weight room, under their pads. I know it's been our mantra this year. Prep has nobody. But actually, I don't know, a lot of guys in the student section were saying, because Nico had a really good game, people were saying Prep has Nico.
Yeah. I think the mantras actually helped them a lot. It's kind of give them that advantage in game. They've had a lot of momentum, and they've been hungry.
Yeah. Let's talk about Millard West. Let's talk about our game this week. like you said, it could be a trap game. Some things we need to do that Coach Young said are we need to play more consistently on offense.
I agree with this one. I think we saw it a little bit in the beginning of the Lincoln Southeast game. Our offense took a while to get going. We had to punt a couple times, and we scored on defense and on punt returns. So really, we only scored, 2 touchdowns?
Again,
2 touchdowns and a field goal against Lincoln Southeast because the other 14 points were a pick six and a punt return.
oh, you're right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I definitely agree with what you were saying. Our running game has been pretty consistent, but we need to kind of dial up the passing game. I know that's kind of something that we've been trying to tone up this year compared to past years is the pass game.
And they show glimpses of it, but
Yeah, Lammers can slang that thing.
he was throwing it a lot last game, but just wasn't getting the completions he was looking for.
Yeah.
Some overthrows here and there, but they'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Lincoln Southeast defense is pretty good.
It's
so.
still an adjustment, too.
Yeah, early in the season. So
Yeah. The second thing he said is we need to contain their 2 running backs. So, from what I've seen, I think they're a pretty run-heavy team. I don't really know what their wide receiving core looks like, but
I know their wide receiver 1 last year transferred out, so
where does he go now?
I'm pretty sure he goes to West Side.
Really?
Yeah.
West Side. Good Lord. It's a super team. Anyway, and the third thing that he gave us is we need to win the turnover battle.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job of not giving up that many turnovers this year.
No, Lammers just throwing an interception here and there, but it hasn't been anything too crazy. And what are we averaging 1 interception a game on defense?
I think it's more than that. I think it's
Yeah.
like 2.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah. We've been good.
We've been doing a great job on defense. And even with the injuries that we've had, I feel like we've kind of had
That next man up.
next man up.
mentality.
Yeah, next man up. Just guys being leaders
Yeah.
who you didn't necessarily think would.
It really shows how the leadership's been compared to the past years. Shows how that's grown the team into playing way better football.
I feel like it shows how bought in everybody is.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
I mean, I'm
feel-
saying that mantra just helped a lot.
It did. Like, the whole prep has nobody thing. I know in the summer for baseball, there's like the bones thing and then all that. Like, when guys buy into what the team has going, it's so much better because you're not necessarily with the prep has nobody thing and the whole like guys stepping up. I feel like when you're bought in, you don't feel like you need to be a starter. You're going to contribute to the team however you can.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what a lot of guys have been doing a really great job of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about some hot takes for this week. I think that Angelo will rush for over 150 yards, and then I think that Lammers will pass for over 120.
My hot take is that Angelo's gonna have a better game defensively than he does offensively. He's gonna have that Corrigan type game.
That's a steaming hot take.
He's gonna be running all over the field, getting tackles left and right,
Yeah.
even maybe a forced fumble.
Really? Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I kind of think it's crazy how much they have him doing, because he's our punter too.
And he's been good.
He's been doing good at punter. He had a really good punt last game.
Yeah.
What did we get it on, like the 5?
Inside the 5. Yeah.
Inside the 5. Yeah, that's a heck of a punt.
You want to talk about our field goal kicking? It was good until last game. It's kind of been questionable now. Missed 2, made 1.
He is a sophomore.
Yeah.
So, there's still that learning experience.
But is that going to change the coaching? Like, are they going to go for it on 4th and short instead of kicking the field goal when they're in kind of 4th down range, like 50 to 40-yard line? Are they going to punt? Like, what are they going to do? It changes their decision making.
I feel like Rory does a good job of – he's got the power down. It's
Yeah.
just aiming, like – he missed
Accuracy.
what, a 20-yarder, and then he made what, damn near a 50-yarder?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just once he gets into his groove, he just needs to be a little more consistent. He does a great job. For being a sophomore, he does a great job of like not letting the lights get too bright. On that 47-yarder, I think it was, their student section was bumping, and yeah. Our defensive line has also been doing a great job. Sorry, that's kind of off track, but
Yeah.
guys like Gavin Trapp, Jake Brock,
and I mean he's gonna get really experienced.
Yeah.
He had playing time as a freshman. Actually, recently, up until this past week, he was also playing JV.
Yeah.
So
They're
he was
getting him
going
as
for-
many snaps as possible.
Yeah, so he'll
He-
be really good in the future.
He's someone that you could definitely see being a leader on this team next year and even senior year.
Yeah.
All right. So another thing that we should talk about is kind of our running back core. I know we had talked about Carney and Angelo, but we also have guys like Klemke and Goalie
Yeah.
who can run, but we kind of saw glimpses of when Goalie got in, we kind of saw glimpses of why he's not.
He had some good runs though.
He did.
He's
he,
really quick.
He had like a 12-yarder, didn't he?
Yeah, he can cut up really quick.
Yeah, he he ran up the middle and got blown up, but I think he did a great job for that first run that he had. I mean, you never have a varsity snap and then you go in and you get 12 yards on a run. I feel
Yeah.
like that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And I mean, he could have many excuses just to, quit and leave and just stop playing, but he shows up every day.
That
I think
shows
that's-
how bought in everybody is.
Yeah, I think
that
that's really good
Prepman has
quality.
nobody mentality. It's the mantra.
Yeah. Shows that the coaching is working and he wants to be around the guys.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of the guy on the team that everybody enjoys having around. It's like you don't necessarily feel like you have to be playing. You're kind of just there. You're contributing. Like I said earlier, you're contributing to the team in any way possible.
Yeah, he's that glue guy.
Exactly. What else should we talk about? We should talk about Millard West's quarterback.
Who is it?
I don't even know.
I don't
I have
either.
heard nothing about Millard West this year.
Two quarterbacks.
They have two quarterbacks.
Their starter is bad, but their backup
Bro.
is good, so that they might like split time, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. So starter is bad, but backup is good. Let me find out who the quarterbacks are real quick. Cam, can you take over for a second?
Yeah, I mean, looking at this season, they kind of struggled against Westside, no one's really surprised. And then they surprisingly beat Millard North, but Millard North also ended up not being very good, which is also very surprising because they use their portal like no one else. I mean, they went out and got Pappy as quarterback, and I know they got plenty of guys just around the Omaha Metro. And last year they were top 10 team the whole season, and now they're winless. So that was an interesting game.
Okay, so I'm not really impressed by their stat lines. Their top receiving yards per game is 22, and it's by Colton Williams. But they played West Side last week? Did they?
No, they played. I don't remember who they played last week.
Okay, they've played Millard North, Millard South, and West Side. They lost 51-0 to West Side last week.
Yeah,
So Millard South and and West Side back to back is
brutal.
That's 65-0 and 51-0.
And then us.
And then us. It's gonna be what, like 6-7-0. Let's check out these stats. So their quarterback also has 21.7 receiving yards a game.
So they run a weird
So
offense.
what's going on with that? On the season, they have 4 touchdowns? 5? They have 3 touchdowns on the season,
What? They were all against Millard North.
all against Millard North. And Millard North is also not very impressive.
So they haven't scored in 2 games, 8 quarters.
Yeah, 8 quarters of football, they have not scored. Their quarterback's completion percentage is 67%. And I'm not trying to make a joke either. And then their backup is 55%. So, I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. I feel like their running game is probably something that they really lean on. But I'm confident in our defensive line.
And the past 2 games they've let up over 100 points.
Yeah,
That's just
that's
brutal.
rough. That is rough. I feel like if
Lammer's gonna have a field day. I think.
if this game goes anything like how the last 2 games have gone, it's gonna be like us versus Burke.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, no, it will be.
Don't let them get too. We gotta still stay focused though.
Yeah,
The team.
don't let it be a trap game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sheldon Galladay. How many receiving yards do you think he's getting this week?
100. Go about 100.
100.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna really open up the passing game this week.
Yeah. But hopefully the starters get taken out early.
Yeah.
So
So I've heard some talks around campus about our offense and Coach Williams. I have heard that he's not even really just a quarterback coach. I heard that's just more of a title than anything.
I heard like he helps make the playbook and helps call the plays with Yonk and Coach Sinnott and
Yeah.
Dober. All four of them help contribute.
Yeah. I feel like he's done a great job of kind of taking us from a really, really, really run-heavy offense, how we've been like the last, 3-4 years,
Yeah.
and kind of making us more balanced. We have a lot more passing plays than I've seen.
Yeah,
since
and
I've
they're
gone here.
most of our passing plays are way different than what they used to be.
Yeah.
So
Like you said earlier, there are a lot of RPOs that we run.
and it works too.
It does work.
Having a big offensive line also helps a lot open up the playbook.
Yeah, it does.
Gives Lammers time to settle in and throw the ball.
I kind of want to see Mike Navarro get to run the ball more.
Yeah,
That
he
was-
had like a 20-yard rush.
20-yard rush with like 2 stiff arms.
Yeah,
That's fun to watch. Like
yeah,
big kid like that, it's just fun
some
to watch.
meathead football.
Yeah. You got anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, I think that's it. Thank you for listening. It's been Blueprint.
We'll be
Thank
back next week.
Yeah, thank you.
I was trying to